Hey, how's it going? So, my grandfather found this during spring cleanup, and he asked me if I would clean it up for him, make kind of a nice looking lawn ornament. So I've got some pretty cool ideas for this little Jeep, and I will show you what I did. The very first thing I did was pull off some of the smaller pieces like the steering wheel and the windshield wipers, a couple of the screws. I'm going to be painting them with some spare black spray paint to kind of give them a fresh look. And this is it year after. Originally I decided to go with a matte black, but afterwards I decided a more glossy look would be better. Seeing as how you're going to be seeing it from far away, having something a bit more shiny would be nice. Then I decided to wash it. All of the kind of dirt and grime and everything washed right off, no problem. Very easy. This little pressure washer I have. This is it after it's all cleaned up. You can see under the hood and everything, the plastic isn't oxidized. That's the broken windshield there. This is the seat. I painted it with a gloss black. Give it kind of a leather vinyl look, I guess. Nothing too special about it, but I think it turned out alright. The back isn't quite so good, but you're not going to be seeing that anyways. And then I painted under the grill so it would look kind of black in between the bars like this here. Have it look like a radiator. The windshield I broke, but this is it, what it looks like with some of the black pieces back on in between the grill, nice and black. I painted the roll cage on the back black as well, so it's got that good glossy look. And then I painted the hinges on the hood, figured kind of break up the red. This is the hood after I wet sanded it with this sandpaper here. It wasn't easy. I used 180 grit to remove it, but even then it still couldn't get it off. And I will be using some red farm implement Massey Ferguson red. Just gonna brush it. This here is it after it's been brushed on, just with a paintbrush. It was a little thick at first, but I added some paint thinner. And the next step is the truck. Went ahead and painted the whole thing, sanded it down and then painted it. It turned out pretty good. I decided not to do the inside, seeing as how you're not going to see it anyways, and it'd just pool up and look awful. But I painted everything, pulled the tail lights off. I think it looks pretty good. Looks even better from afar. So I'm going to try and paint the inside chrome, and I pulled the headlights out. They're actually dyed yellow, but I gave them a clear coat to make them a little glossy. I painted the back end of it silver, try and shine through the headlights, but it didn't work very well. You can't really see it through the yellow headlights, unfortunately, but it still looks alright. And this is the finished product. The seats are on, haven't got the steering wheel on yet, but this is it all together, windshield wipers and everything. I added a little racing stripe just with electrical tape. Nothing fancy. I didn't want to ruin the paint. Didn't want to go through the hassle of painting the hood, but gave the tires a little clear coat to make them more glossy. And I painted the Jeep on the tailgate. I didn't do a very good job of it though. If you look closely here, you can see all the paint peeled off. I tried masking it, but just way too small of gaps. Didn't work well, but that's alright. But I am very happy with how it turned out. the black really stands out. You'll notice, yeah, it doesn't have a windshield anymore. It broke, so I figured just leave it off. It was gross and yellow anyways. But this is it. It's all done. Thank you for watching. This is it in its space where I'm going to keep it. But next time, we're going to be working on this. See ya.